So we are working on example 1, double I. This is on page 388. And when you did this one last week, you did it with your graphing calculator. So when we were in class and I gave you this, you did this with your graphing calculator, and you graphed both of them and found out where the intersection point is. We're going to do a couple examples from here with just graphing. So we're going to graph this by hand and see how you could solve this graphically. So on an exam, if this was on the non-calculator part of your test, and it said solve the following system of equations graphically, this is what you would do. Okay, this is a system of equations because we have two equations with two things we don't know. Graphically, what we would do is we would graph both equations separately. I'm going to set up my axes on here. I'm going to set them up way down here maybe. Scroll this down a bit. This isn't the best graph paper. Let's see if this sets up a nice set of axes. If I'm looking at my first one, and I'll do this one in blue, it's a parabola. What do we know about that parabola? It opens up. Oh, batteries are getting low. We'll see how long it goes. Then I'll charge it for a bit. I guess I could get a really long ruler stick and plug it in there and then do all the smartboard stuff from here. Okay, so it's a parabola. What's the vertex of that parabola? 2, 4. So we can label that 2, 4. And what do we know about this? It's going up. So how would we label the next points? Over 1, up 1, over 1, up 3. Yes, I went over 1, up 1, then over 1, up 3. Because a parabola, because the a value is 1, we would know that about this parabola. We're just doing the second one. The rest of them, some of them, I'm just picking ones that work out nicely without a graphing calculator, because the question said to do them all with a graphing calculator. Now I'm going to do this second equation, which is a line, in green. No, I'm out of batteries. That's what's happening. So it's probably going to sound like this on the recording. I don't know.
And when you're just speaking like that, it'll probably sound like...
Yeah, it'll sound really bad. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange my graph so that it's in y equals mx plus b form, because then I know my y-intercept and I know my slope. So when graphing a line, you can start with your y-intercept. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. There it is. Start with my y-intercept. And then go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, and I can graph my line. Whoa. Try that again. There we go. Do these ever cross? Yes, they do. At only one point. And that point is right there, which is 1, 5. So that is our solution. And there's only one, because when we did it graphically, we see that the two graphs only cross at one point. I would like you to try 2a part I, the very first one, without your calculator on your own. So that is this one right here. So it's another good one to do without your calculator.